Welcome to Mystery Handicap. Let's take a look at race number 9 at Oaklawn on Saturday, the Grade 3 Essex Handicap. But before we get into that race, next weekend, you got some really nice Derby preps. One of them is the Louisiana Derby, with 100 points going to the winner. You have the Jeff Ruby Stakes, also with 100 points going to the winner. I will post a full field analysis for both of those races. So if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, click on all notifications, so you can be instantly notified when my picks are posted. In addition to those races, there's a big race in Dubai, and that is the Dubai World Cup. I'll post a full field analysis for that race as well. Should be a really good weekend next weekend for horse racing. Let's take a look at race number 9 at Oaklawn on Saturday. Grade 3 Essex Handicap, mile and 16th with a purse, $500,000. Let's take a look at the field. Look at the one horse, Silver Prospector, at 6-1. He won last time out. This is second race off a layoff, winning by 3 3/4 over a muddy track at Oaklawn. There's a couple wins over the track at Oaklawn. This is his third off a layoff. In 2020, he won the Southwest Stakes at Oaklawn. Since then, he's 0 for 7 in stakes races at Oaklawn Park. Only coming in the money one time. Let's see what he's going to do in this race. You got Ricardo Santana, Steve Asmussen at 6-1. I'll use Silver Prospect on my tickets at 6-1. Good look at the two horse, Vittorio. He's taking a step up in class. He's only got 2 wins, maiden and an allowance win. This is his second race. Bill Mott is the trainer. Last time out, he finished a nice second to Charger. He was 15-1 in that race. The odds makers really like this horse. You're only getting 3-1 on him in this one. Only 3-1 for Vittorio. Written by Martin Garcia. Let's take a look at the 3 horse, Rated R Superstar. Your 10-year-old gelding. He's still racing. Getting 20-1 on Rated R Superstar. Last time out, he didn't do so well. He finished 4th in the Razorback Handicap. But we've seen him do that before. We've seen him run some clunkers and then come back and pull out a win. He is a closer. He will need some pace. Should get a little pace in this race. He's won the Essex Handicap twice, including last year at 8-1. Getting 20-1 on Rated R Superstar. I will use Rated R Superstar on my tickets at 20-1. And it's the 4 horse, Call Me Fast, at 15-1. He will be forward in this race. His last 2 races, back-to-back wins at Oaklawn. He went gate to wire. I don't think Classic Causeway is going to let him get the lead all to himself. Getting 15-1 on Call Me Fast. He is stepping up in class. This is his stakes debut. 15-1 on the 4 horse. Let's take a look at the most likely pace set in this race. At 15-1, Classic Causeway, written by Flavian Pratt. He's your Tampa Bay Derby winner of last year. Then he tried him on turf at Belmont. After he competed in the Florida Derby and the Kentucky Derby and didn't do so well in those races. And at 26-1, won the Belmont Derby, Grade 1. So they kept him on turf. Didn't do so bad at Saratoga, finishing 3rd. Finished a little bit further behind. Also in 3rd place, though. His next race out, put him in the turf mile at Keeneland and finished poorly. And, well, he closed out the year last year with a couple of poor finishes. He's getting first-time Lasix. Now, he is coming off a 4-month layoff. But he's got a couple nice workouts coming into this race, Classic Causeway. Getting 15-1 on a horse ridden by Flavian Pratt. Let's take a look at the 6 horse, Necker Island. He's a closer. This is his second off a layoff. He was 3rd last time out at Oaklawn. He is 0 for 3 at the distance, and well, he's never finished in the money at the distance. Does have some solid workouts. I don't think he wants this distance though. You get 8-1 on the 6 horse, Necker Island. Then there's the 7. Forza d'Oro, trained by Brad Cox, written by Florent Giroux. He's had a few different trainers, this horse, and he's dealt with some physical ailments as well. He only raced twice last year. The year before that, he only raced 3 times in 2020. He only raced twice. You have to try to keep him on the track. His last 2 races at the fairgrounds. Put together a couple of 3rd place finishes. He ran real well last time out. He was very game. He finished 3rd, but he was game in that race. Getting 7-2 on Forza d'Oro. I'll use the 7 horse on my tickets. And this Tony Port, the 8 horse, at 15-1 here. Grade 3 Lexington winner last year. Also, your Ohio Derby winner last year. Last time out, off a layoff, he didn't do so well in the mine shaft. Expect some kind of improvement from second off a layoff. He's trained by Brad Cox. Getting 15-1 on Tawny Port. Take a look at the 9 horse. Keystone Field at 15-1. 8-year-old gelding. For the last year, he's put together some real nice wins against allowance and claimers. When he tries to compete against greater stakes horses, he just doesn't show up. Turf Cup finished behind by 33 lengths. Last time out, Razorback. Last Samurai beat him by 20. Finished 7. Getting 15-1 on Keystone Field. Then there's the 10 horse, your favorite. Last Samurai at 5-2. 2 races back. Ran in the Pegasus. Finished 4th in that race, but he really outran his odds. He was 51-1 in that race. He was able to make the superfecta. And last time out, he put it all together at Oaklawn in that Razorback handicap. Put him in a really nice speed figure. He won that race. He was 8-1 in that race. Christian Torres is back aboard. I'm going to use the 10 horse Last Samurai on my ticket. So these are the horses that I'm using. I'm using Last Samurai, Rated R Superstar, Forza d'Oro, and Silver Prospector. The horse I'm going to pick to win, I'm going to go with the 10 horse Last Samurai. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. There's some really good races next weekend. And let me know who you're picking in the Grade 3 Essex Handicap at Oaklawn. Good luck.